Live broadcasting to the world, bro.
Here we go, here we go. Very, very good. Pessoal, é o
What?
seguinte, isso aí é um teste, na verdade, que estamos fazendo aí com mais uma vez aí, pessoal, bom dia. Sejam bem-vindos aí
Pessoal, é o seguinte, isso aí é um teste, na verdade, que estamos fazendo aí com
o contato do pessoal que está aí na América, né? Na verdade, isso é um teste, então estamos iniciando esse projetinho. Então, esse projeto aí vai, com certeza, desenvolver a capacidade profissional e a capacidade pessoal de todos vocês aqui, né? Então, eu estou junto com o Derek, tá do outro lado da linha, está nos ajudando. Vai ser um parceiro nosso aí por longa data, longo termo, né? Eu tenho certeza que todo mundo vai ficar satisfeito com os nossos objetivos e as metas que vão ser colocadas aí. This is Portuguese, and we're going to start with English right now. I'm sorry for my English accent. I don't have, much better as I should, but we can try to, communicate and stuff. Derek, I was just saying in Portuguese for the Brazilians that we are trying to do something, some project like professional and personal
Yeah,
upgrade, evolving themselves with some skills, abilities that we're gonna have, we're gonna pour it for them little by little. And professional, like we're gonna look to find some work, some jobs for them. They can, try to do something
yeah, for sure.
full time, whatever.
Yeah,
And for
100%.
personal, teach them English, teach them Spanish, look for some
For
ideas,
sure.
some technical course that they can apply, they can sign up, having a better life,
Yeah,
especially in a country that we have to work for. We really have to
yeah,
work to get some money. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, 100%.
Yeah. So that's pretty much the idea. Help them and make them help us. Everybody
Yes,
helping each other, right? That's the
of
thing.
course. Yeah, for sure. 100%, man. I mean, like we talked about earlier this
Mais uma vez,
morning.
pessoal, bom dia. Seja bem-vindo.
Um, yeah, like we talked about earlier this morning, like technology, the future, like this is it right here, man. Like there's no need to worry about walls or borders. And like this like to me is like so rudimentary to like think like the president of this beautiful country or what's left of it wants to put up a wall. It's like why is that it doesn't matter because look at what we're doing right now. Like what will a wall do? Nothing. It's not going to impede any progress. And the progress that needs to take place is evolution. We're evolving. We're becoming more than what we expect to be as human beings. We're becoming more of a pure source of what is life, which is energy. And we're becoming more raw and vulnerable to that energy. It's time to acclimate to that. So yeah, for
I
sure,
believe,
man. What
I
you're
believe,
talking about.
yeah, I believe that we can make it work. As human beings. We were blessed between among billions of sperms. You know what I'm saying? We
Yeah.
were destined to be here in this world, and if you're here, and if you have the possibility, as the old thinkers, like Platon, Socrates, people that really understood this scheme, they could see it. You know what I'm saying? They scheme in front of them, all the patterns and stuff, and they were there. They started doing roles, techniques to help people understanding mathematics,
Of
language
course.
and
Of course.
technical things that are among us nowadays, until
Yeah.
nowadays.
We
And
have
I think,
to sorry, go ahead.
yeah, no, I'm saying if you just finish, if you have the ability and the knowledge and the vision to do it, why you're not? That's the technology for. So if you are doing using technology for the good, I'm quite sure that you're gonna have a right and
Of
positive
course.
payback. You know what I'm saying?
Of course. I think there's just two types of people in the world right now. There's people that are afraid of change and people that are just on board with it. And the reality of it all is there's extremes. So there's an extreme resistance to change, and there's an extreme immediate feeling that change needs to take place, and it's neither, because Buddhism will teach you 100% of the time that the middle area is where you want to be, and we are so far on one end or the other right now in this country, and this is the way to bring it together. Let us forget about our bodies. Let us forget about the physical realm that we're attached to, and let us really tap into our souls and our minds and this energy that we possess.
I believe that we can make it happen. If you have the ability to wake up in the morning, open our eyes, take the first deep breath, and oh my God, I'm here, and
Of course.
I'm for it. I'm for it. I'm not
Of
here to
course.
be. It's like we have an expression in Brazil that says, para você tocar o piano, né, você
Yeah.
tem que saber carregá-lo. So it's like if you wanna really know how to play the piano, my friend, you need to know how to carry the heavy piano. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. It's one thing I stress as a musician myself, playing guitar. It's one thing I stress to people who want to play. Oh, I love to learn how to play. It's like, yeah, but it's the discipline is what it is.
Commitment,
It's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt.
commitment, discipline,
And
commitment.
that's the
Not
thing,
really.
man.
It's tough though.
We're human beings, man. It doesn't matter where you're from. We're human beings, and what speaks is work and determination and passion and a will to survive. And I'm not going to sugarcoat this. Being from America, living in this country, and with what's going on lately, I'm not going to sugarcoat it, man. Like, we're lazy people, and a lot of us don't have a will to survive, and they're still being allowed to hang on because we've created this safe space. Everyone talks about needing a safe space. You're in it. Okay, you're in the safest space in the universe that we know of. Okay, you're so lucky to be here and experience any moment that you're here. So why are we complaining about such trivial, trite stuff? You know what I'm saying? It's everyone just calm down, man. Relax. You know what I'm talking about?
People, I don't know. The values they have changed a little. A little, no, a heck much.
Yeah.
And I don't know, man. My opinion, like people eating everybody together on the table. Like
Yeah.
we are human beings. We're not machines. We can't let the machines
Exactly.
take over our minds. I can give you an
Exactly.
example here at home. You know what I'm saying, kid?
Yeah.
I'm watching my video on whatever
Uh-huh.
my tablet and stuff, whatever you're doing right now. But they, what I'm
Yeah.
saying, we have to tell them, we have to teach them. We can't lose the values that our parents,
Exactly.
on the back time, and what our grandparents taught our parents on the back time. Like
Exactly.
waking up in the morning, making your bed. You know what I'm saying? It makes you feel better.
Exactly.
Ollie, I'm talking about like making the bed. When you go and oh my God, I have some toys around, or I have to clean the toys because that's your
Yeah.
responsibility. It's a part of you.
Exactly.
The system needs
Exactly.
you. You are part. You're like a little cell of a huge body. If that cell doesn't work as it should, that cell you got sick. That's
Yeah.
what people do. People like when we talk like
Exactly.
don't walk with your bare foot
Mm-hmm.
because go.
Yeah.
You you are a teacher of your subject. You are the teacher of your own subject because you have been through this experience already.
Exactly.
You know.
Exactly.
And I think people just need to understand that values nowadays are the most important thing.
Yeah.
Attach it to the time. So
Of
time
course.
values needs to be. It's like they have to go together. They have to walk together. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Change.
People, I believe, is my theory that people in this country specifically forget that there is no life without suffering, and nobody wants to suffer. And we have a condition here in this country where you can live a pretty sufferless, like the sufferless, I guess is a word you could use. Is that really a word? Anyways, you live a life where you don't suffer much in this country because there's just like not much going on. It's gonna fuck you up. Like, sorry, part of my language, but it just is what it is. There's not much here that's really gonna mess with you. I mean, it's not as bad as you think it is, and it all stems for me having experiences where I've come close to death, really come close to death. And I've actually died a few times, quite physically and spiritually. I've completely had experiences of ego death. and truly seeing what it means to be a human being and what it means to be on this thing we call a planet, on this thing we call Earth, and this thing we call a solar system that's inside of a galaxy, that's embedded in a universe. Okay? Like it doesn't just start and end with, oh, it's morning time, here's my coffee, and it's work time. No, 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 no. It's a bigger picture than that, and we're a part of it. You know what I'm saying? So none of us choose to be here, but what you can choose is how you want to behave while you're here in the now, in the moment.
Like I've been traveling 28 up to 35, 45 countries. I don't know. I've lost the counting
That's
already.
amazing. That's amazing, man.
Working with people, that's my jewel,
Yeah.
fruit, right? You're gonna be the most shiny and bright diamond ever. I'm gonna teach you how to be a nice diamond. Guys.
What is that?
That's a
Yo,
life.
buddy. What's up,
Eric,
man?
there's
Hey,
we're
what's up,
talking
man?
here though. We're talking about like our future. I'm talking about your life. How's it gonna be our life? Your life, Violet's life in the future. You know? You got
Straight
it.
up.
Say hi to people. Say hi, world.
Hi world.
What's up?
What's up?
Vai pra lá.
Bye for
Here we go. That's his accent here. But yeah, the
Awesome.
thing is, I've been traveling with people all around the world and talking about religions and talking about like I've been with different type of religions. That's the most talkative subject that we have nowadays. Religion stuff. Oh my God, that guy's
Yeah,
an extremist and shit. But
exactly.
I'll tell you something.
I can tell. Yeah, Jesus,
Jesus
sure.
Christ, he walked in
You
this.
said it the best, man. You
He
you
walked
said it the best.
wearing, wearing
Yeah,
leather sandals, and he
yeah,
used to eat with the prostitutes. He used to eat with the drunk people. He used to eat with the people for society eyes were already lost.
yeah.
But Jesus Christ, he went there and taught them that, hey, yo, what's up? Your body is the temple of the Spirit. If you don't take care of your body, you're gonna be
Exactly.
like, fucked up. But the thing is,
Exactly.
you're gonna be lost. It's like putting gasoline inside of a car that works with alcohol, or putting
Exactly.
diesel in a car that works with gasoline. You know what I'm saying? Your
Oh, I
body's
hear you.
spirit. You are what you eat. Lots of
Nutrition. So
nutrition
valuable.
people saying about it. Lots of experts in the area. No, you have to
Exactly.
eat health. You don't need to tell me that I need to eat healthy. My body knows what I need to eat
Exactly. Exactly.
and stuff.
And
So
we are getting
we are what we eat. So it's all about the food. It's all about your energy. If you don't eat, my friend, you're gonna be sick. If you get sick, you're gonna die. That's it.
exactly.
So
And
seen it in all cultures. I'm talking about Philippines. I'm talking about Indians. I'm talking about Angolans from Angola, from East European people, whatever, everywhere in the country. I've been
mhm,
most of 360 nationalities, and they have taught me, and I have learned with them that you are what you eat.
of course. Of course.
Imagine starting from this point and going further, than attaching all the other things that are
Mhm,
related to our lives. You know what I'm saying? Like
yes. Of
waking
course.
up early, going to bed early. Like having
Yes.
a healthy
Yes.
life. Though it's all about it because
Of
we have
course.
the
Of
future of
course.
the
Of
world. We are
course.
them, right?
Yes, of course. Of course.
Yeah,
Fundamentals.
yeah. Fundamentals,
The
Derek.
fundamentals to life, 100%. I mean, it's unavoidable. It's really all it is at the end of the day. And I think in this country, particularly, we've lost focus of what the fundamentals of life truly are. And that's exactly what you're talking about. And religion is this thing for a lot of people, especially with our generation or my age group in America, where it's, oh, you can't tell me what to do. You can't tell me what to do. In the same way, our bodies, right, are telling us you shouldn't be eating this much bacon. You shouldn't be eating this much red meat. You shouldn't be eating this much pizza, right? But we have medications for it. We have medications for cholesterol. We have medications for blood pressure. But does that mean we should be giving this medication out? No, just because we have it doesn't mean we should be giving it to everybody, because now it puts a band-aid on a problem. So like you're saying, your body's telling you what you should and shouldn't be eating. Now in America, your body tells you you shouldn't be eating this stuff, but you go to a doctor, you take a pill to supplement what your body's telling you. Now, that's not a way to live, man. That's not listening to your body. And that's like with religion. It's like religion, spirituality. It's like people don't want to hear, man. They don't want to hear there's a rule to your life because they naively think that they are in control of their lives. But they're not. You are not in control of anything. You are a part of a machine. Uh, 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 it's so hard to really just explain, but you are just a part of this bigger thing that's operating around you. And you should listen to your body, and you should listen to people around you and the things around you, and you should go out in the woods and you should sit for a half hour, and you should just listen to what it really sounds like to be alive. You know what I'm saying, man?
One advice: the best time you hear yourself. Have you ever stopped to hear yourself, to listen to yourself? God
Exactly.
sounds crazy. But yeah, you can listen to your heart beating. You can listen for the blood flowing your veins. You can understand why your body's looking for.
Exactly. Yeah.
So, best time after lunch, after your first meal. Lay down, 10 minutes.
Yeah, dude, man.
Breathe through the nose, release through your mouth.
Through the mouth, bro.
Understand what I'm talking about? Just do it.
Exactly. Yep. For
So I
sure.
came from a country that if you regarding the idea that we were talking about, like we don't have to worry for so much things here in America. In
Yeah,
United
exactly.
States, they're ready for you. So what
Mhm.
about it? Yes, you have to worry
Yeah.
about it. My
Yeah.
country, where I come from, a third world country, my friend. My country is under colonization since 500 years ago. My country made
Yeah.
the richest, one of the richest country with the property of gold. You know, the gold in Portugal is from Brazil. So how could it be possible us wake up in a country that you don't know what's gonna be the end of the day? It's like
Exactly. That
they
is
go
truly
to
crazy.
work, but they don't know if they're coming back to house.
Exactly, man.
They don't know if they're gonna back home. You know what I'm saying? So I'm telling you, let's talk about just something. It's attached to what I'm just saying. Like the president, I'm not gonna say his
Mhm.
name. He
Yeah, of
wants
course.
his country to be greater again.
Of course.
He can do it. I believe we can do it. Just a second, but I'm talking something serious now.
Of course.
But my friend, I just posted. I was looking for people to work for snow shoveling, for as a gig job.
Yeah.
And some of them they asked me, "What's the payment? How works the payment, the payroll and stuff like 15 days. Every other 15 you're gonna receive for all the hours that you work. I never saw this in America, and blah blah blah, and blah blah blah."
Yeah.
Hey, what's the name of that animal that sucks the blood of the animals? You know what I'm saying? The bug
The,
that sucks the blood.
the bug that sucks what now? The what now?
Bug. It's like an animal, the little insect that sucks the blood from animals.
Oh, mosquito. Mosquito.
No, it's not the mosquito. It's the other little thing that lives in the woods.
Oh, a tick. A tick.
Tick.
Yeah, a
You know what
tick.
the president say? That most of these immigrants that don't want to pay their tax,
Oh boy. Yeah.
they are the tick of America, and they are located.
Ooh. Offensive, for sure, offensive. Because the reality of it is, all right, look, here's the reality. Cold hard truth. Americans need to understand. A Brazilian like yourself coming to this country, yeah, you have every right to, because as Americans, we are responsible for deforesting a big part of your country and taking away your resources and not giving you fair compensation for those resources. So yeah, your country's going to be messed up because of that, and we're part of the problem. So yeah, you should be welcome here. We owe it to you. You know what I'm saying? But people aren't thinking that deeply. They don't understand what's really going on geopolitically across the globe because they're not thinking as human beings. They don't want to go just a little bit further to understand that we are all the same. We are all one. And everyone comes with the same problems essentially and the same core fundamental problem. I want to survive. I want to survive. I want to survive. And that's it. So it's not fair to set up borders and tell people they can't cross them at all because those borders are not yours. No one owns this planet at all.
That was a war. It's all about wars, Getting what's yours, it's mine. I'm bigger than you, stronger than you, powerful than you. I'm sorry, you're the weak one. You're gonna lose it. Let's talk some
Exactly.
subject, guys. That was a war between United States and Mexico
Yep.
that held for 2 years,
Exactly.
and U.S. was stronger and powerful than Mexico
Exactly.
of Mexican territory. And
Exactly.
you want to make like a border, you
Yeah.
know,
It's just so stupid. It's so dumb, man. It's so dumb.
a border. You know what I'm saying? It's like the Pope. You know, the Pope said, Pope Francisco, the Argentinian Pope, he just said, instead of creating walls,
Yeah.
don't create bridges. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Exactly. What a great quote, man. Exactly. And that's my exact thoughts. I feel the same way. And walls to me, all they do is dampen what we need to be hearing, which is the cries of help across the world.
No,
We are not living as well as we could be. The world is not living as well as it could be.
wall has fallen many years ago. What the heck
Exactly.
on the
It's it's
wall?
it's
Really?
barbaric, man. It's barbaric.
Yeah. It's a, I don't know. I can agree with him in some ideas, but like
Here's my theory of it all. Sorry, go ahead.
immigrants here, but not only the immigrants, the Americans, the citizens, you know, the ones that were born in
Yeah.
here, the criminal and stuff. They need. Are they like being judged for something? Are they in court for something? Or no? If
Hmm.
they have crime, they're paying for that.
Exactly.
Put them back to their country. We don't need those
Exactly.
people here. But at the same time, we have good people working, man. We have good people
Yeah.
like in this country. You know, okay. Do you wanna get the trash? Do you wanna do recycling? Do you wanna paint? Do you wanna like construction things? Do you wanna play with kids? Do you wanna make some
Hmm.
business happen? Go for it. The
Yeah.
sun here shines for everybody.
Yeah. I think it's
We
just
make so much money, and the
yeah.
Americans say, "Oh my God, they're getting our money back." Well,
Of
what
course.
you on Section 8? You're getting
Exactly.
I'm saying, really? Come on, man. Let's evolve. That's life. We need to get more what is there for us. The sun shines for everybody, though. And sun is so
Exactly. It's great, man.
bright.
Fantastic. Yeah. It's like to me exactly. It's like, to me as an American, like most Americans need to understand. Like a lot of Americans need to understand. It's like ones who are opposed to immigration need to understand that like a lot of these countries where people like Brazilian people like yourself are coming from, or like Syrians, or like people refugees from anywhere in the Middle East, like dude, like we are part of the reason they're trying to leave their countries. Like we're part of those wars that are going on. People are dying every single day. Not like, oh, someone dies down the street from you every 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years. Oh, that old man died down the street. How sad, huh? Oh my God. No, this is in places like Syria, people are dying every fucking day, man. Like in the streets, kids are dying. Fucking, it's a nasty place, bro. So you gonna tell me that people from there can't come here and chill and get an opportunity to a better life? Because why? Because you were lucky enough to be born here, so this is somehow your place and it's not theirs, because you were just lucky that you were thrown in here through the grace of what we call, I guess, God. Boom, you're put here in this spot. So these people cannot have this spot because it's your spot. That's not right, man. It's not right. That's childish mentality. That's what
Yeah,
it
the
is.
thing that I don't understand pretty much, it's like, oh, okay, my country, for example, Brazil. Brazil was colonized. Most of them North Americans, people from US, they don't know that Brazil speaks Portuguese and don't speak Spanish. And
Yeah.
we are the only country in South America that speaks Portuguese because we were colonized by our Portuguese people, you know.
Mm-hmm.
What's up, Ali? And uh,
Excuse me.
we, we have so much things to do, so much things to understand.
Yeah.
It's like, come on, man, life is here for us, you know. Like, I don't know.
Exactly. It's right in front of you. It's like every moment. I always tell this to people. I say this to people. I say, think of the worst moment of your life. It might be right now. It might be somebody listening to this in the future. Somebody listening to this right now. You, who knows? This could be the worst moment of your life. If it is, right? But
It
when
is
it
what it
comes time to leave this world, to leave this realm, to leave this existence that we call life here, when it comes time to leave this and depart, you're going to wish you had that moment back over nothing, right? So that's how you're going to view life every moment. Just be happy to be here 100% of the time in the now, every moment, living gracefully. For sure. I don't know where Lucas went.
I'm back. We're just having a conversation.
Perfect. I ended my statement anyways. Like right when you jump back in. This smells like garlic, I think. This cup. I don't know why. I'm not really like opposed to drinking garlic. Like something with garlic in it, but
You know,
it's interesting to me.
there's something in the world, you know, we're here to make it happen. And it's up to us to make the
Yeah.
difference, man.
Oh, for
Making
sure,
the-
man. For sure. I mean, my issue for a long time was alcohol and well, mostly alcohol, but alcohol and drugs, man. And now that I'm not doing that stuff anymore, like I see it clear as day. Is like this thing with technology, man, is like such a resource and such a valuable one to really express. Okay, so like I watched Interstellar again. It's actually this is very analogous to what I was just talking about. I watched Interstellar again last night, sober for the first time, and I really got the message like a lot clearer this time, and it really clicked. Like this experience could be traumatic. We could be heading off the fucking face of a cliff right now, but we could also be reporting the data through the means of this, the internet, sharing this, recording this, broadcasting this. Right? It's gonna go on forever. So like even if we're gonna go on off the face of the cliff, somebody could get this someday. A beacon could flicker out to somebody
Part of life.
in another realm, another universe, another existence, another plane of reality. This could beacon out to a signal, ding, 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 and they could find us here.
Cool. Really? That's what I was looking for? Exactly, man.
Exactly.
So everything is in there. Like when people invent something, some material item to help humanity to make their life easier, or whatever. It's like the lamp. Newton invented the lamp bulb. The lamp bulb was already there. He had an
Exactly. Exactly.
idea in his head that he went.
Mhm.
And
Exactly.
right here, it's for us though. You have the possibility, the tools, you have the people,
Exactly.
the correct spot. Let's make the Eureka. Eureka,
Mhm.
man.
Yeah.
The idea.
Exactly. Like if you look at something as simple as language, right? So it's like we know English, like Portuguese you mentioned earlier, Spanish. So we break up all those languages and like where they come from, like a Germanic, a Romantic language, like all these things. You go further and further, and you look at like a really ancient language, like Sanskrit, right? And you go really deep, like back into like early Hindu and early Buddhism, and you start to see that Sanskrit is a beautiful language because it's all just sounds that you make, and it just translates into like, okay, we're gonna start communicating that way. It's like all natural sounds for words, like just like like Bodhi, like it's such a cool name, you know what I'm saying? But babies would say ba ah da da, you know what I'm saying? Like all these words in Sanskrit, you know what I'm saying? It just becomes a language that evolves over time. So this right here, what we're doing right now, this moment right here, encapsulated, like everything right here, this could be the beginning of a new language, a new way of communicating, a new way of speaking, right? So like, what if the way we're talking right now is becoming old? The way we're doing politics right now is becoming old. The way we live inside of these bodies is becoming old, an old way of life. What if we are transcending? What if we are going up to, or not up, but what if we are transforming, evolving into something different? It's very possible. All right, I'm gonna end this now, though.